kitchen here at RC Ranch, Bailey's Prairie, Texas, and today we're going to talk about steaks. It's everyone's favorite part of the cow. Today we're going to talk a little bit about ribeye, New York strip, a Denver, which is also called an underblade, and a baseball sirloin. Why our beef, specifically Wagyu and the Japanese genetic, and why we feel we're raising the best of the best. This beef has been studied all over the world, obviously in Japan, where it originated, here at Texas A&M University, Kansas State, Oklahoma State. Numerous studies have found that the fat and its structure in Wagyu beef is a healthier fat for us as Americans to eat when compared to the typical beef that we've been eating for decades. The melting point, the rendering point, is far below standard beef cattle, starting as low as 77 degrees. This fat, just these steaks sitting here, are starting to have the fat break down all through them. And what is that doing? It's imparting flavor, it's imparting richness, and it's just going to provide a more tender, even bite through every cut of the Wagyu cow. Now let's talk about pricing, because everyone automatically assumes that Wagyu is only for the uber wealthy and it's only for special occasions, and that's just not the case. Obviously with a ribeye or a New York strip or a tenderloin, there's not very many of those per animal. They're your traditional cuts that everybody wants, which obviously drives a higher price point. We have a few cuts that we're really fond of here at RC Ranch that we call our Wednesday night steaks. Really, they're Monday through any night steaks because they're delicious, which is this Denver and the baseball cut sirloin, which this baseball cut sirloin is probably better than most tenderloin that you eat in your restaurants that you're going to now. Talking about between $9 and $12 per steak. So we talked a little bit about pricing on what we call our weeknight cuts, the Denver and the sirloin. Now we can move over to our primals, which are the kings of the cow, the strip loin, the rib loin, which forms your beautiful, highly marbled ribeye steak, and the famous New York strip. Do these cuts cost more? Of course they do. This steak, coming straight from us at a farmer's market, is probably going to run you in the $50 range. If you're going to go out to eat at a restaurant and have anything near this quality, you're going to pay well over $100 for it. I'm going to get these seasoned up, let the rub sit on there for at least 10 to 15 minutes so I can really develop the flavors and let that salt penetrate, and I'll see y'all at the grill. All right guys, we're out at the grill. It's time, everyone's favorite part, to cook some steaks. We're going to do two different variations. We're going to go directly over lump charcoal, and then we're also going to do one in a cast iron pan. So to get that started, you could use olive oil, any type of cooking oil to get your pan ready to go for the steak. Since we have lots of Wagyu tallow, I'm going to go ahead and start the pan with my Wagyu tallow. You can see it's already super hot. I've had it working and getting ready. So we're going to go ahead and take that Denver steak straight into that hot tallow. Always want to make sure you have all your tools when you want to get started. Towel to grab hot things, tongs to move steaks around on the grill, invaluable tool of a thermopin if you don't want to guess. Whenever you're cooking this high dollar steak, this will tell you exactly where you're at internal so you can pull at the right time and get the perfect temp. I'm going to get this strip and ribeye going on the grill. Just coat those with a little avocado oil to get the sear started. And we're going to let those rock and roll for a few minutes. We're going to take all these steaks to a perfect medium rare. Anytime you take a steak with this amount of intramuscular fat past medium rare, you're just cooking out all the good stuff, letting all the flavor get away. So we're going to try to hit them, finish them up right at about 129, 130, and let them come up to about 133, 134. We're almost about to wrap it up. Take it inside, plate it up with some compound butter, chimichurri, homemade mashed potatoes. It's gonna be good stuff. So the wait is over, the work is done. It's time to eat. So we got our choice, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and choose the Denver. today. I'm gonna serve it up with some homemade mashed potatoes, some broccolini. Perfectly cooked, perfectly tender. The beef flavor on this cut is just phenomenal. We're gonna top it off with a little smoked jalapeno compound butter and some chimichurri. Both super simple. We'll try to get those recipes up on the website as well. There we are. A little more of that. And there you have it. Cast iron flash cooked Denver cut, compound butter and chimichurri from r-cranch Texas craft beef. Follow us on Facebook, look us up on Instagram, and remember, some of the greatest dishes simply come from great ingredients. Thank you.